Hey there. I just first wanted to say thank you to everyone that has sent positive words, that has sent words of encouragement, motivated me during my journey. And I must say, it does not go unnoticed. So I wanted to first start there and say thank you. The reason I wanted to take the time out today was just to kind of speak directly to my most recent challenge for myself, which was my water fasting. The water fasting was not a way or never a thing for me to start to lose weight. I want to kind of put that disclaimer out there first and foremost. I did not do the water fast to lose any weight or anything of that sort. I didn't weigh myself. I didn't take any type of measurements or anything like that. My main goal and my main reason for doing the water fast was to give myself time to slow down, if that makes sense. Basically, give myself time to focus on what is important to me. Because doing the fast, I not only made the conscious decision to limit what I put into my body for a total of 3 days, I also was able to limit the distractions that was in my day-to-day activities and things like that. A water fast is not a diet at all. I just like to put emphasis on that. That was not my reason of taking that path. The water fast to me helped me in so many ways that I didn't even realize. It provided me the opportunity to be present as in present in my emotions, present in my thoughts, my feelings. Every single emotion that I've been dealing with over the last year, I would say, has slowly and gradually been impacting me without me even realizing it. But doing this fast gave me the opportunity to sit still. Doing this water fast has provided me the opportunity to sit still and really focus without any type of distractions. Because to me, food has been an outlet for me. Food has been an outlet for me to escape. When I'm anxious, I grab a snack. When I'm happy, I grab a snack. When I'm bored, I grab a snack. I find some way to incorporate food into my everyday activities and helping me escape from whatever emotions I'm having at that time. And it took me a long time to kind of really understand that I was avoiding my emotions head on. I was avoiding sitting still and focusing on and tuning into whatever I was feeling at that precise moment. And in those moments of eating, it clouded my judgment. It clouded my emotions that I was dealing with at that moment. So I told myself, Siobhan, if you continue down the path you're taking, you're not going to be good for yourself. You're not going to be good for anyone else. So that's how the water fast came about. I wanted to make sure that I understood why I was wanting to, do it. 3 days without food, that's a lot, to myself. to me, that, you know, that was definitely a lot. So I made the conscious decision to do the water fast. And within those 3 days of me just doing the fast, I discovered so many new things about myself that I'm so proud of, that I am happy to have discovered. And I'm 35 years old. And within my 35 years, of course, who would know Siobhan better than Siobhan, right? But surprisingly, I didn't really know myself. And even now, today, there are still layers of me that I'm uncovering, that I'm peeling back. I'm peeling back the layers. But I now understand consciously that I am not, and I will not always be the Siobhan that I am today. I may change because I am not the Siobhan I once was before. But I first wanted to address the water fast, because I've gotten a lot of questions, and like, how much weight did you lose? That was the main question. But I wanted to kind of put that out there. It was never about me losing weight. And it was about me sitting still, me sitting with every single emotion, whether it be sadness, happy, anxious, whatever. I wanted to make sure that I felt each of those emotions, and I've done that. And it's scary. Just being transparent with you, it's a very scary feeling to not be able to walk away from a feeling of being afraid, a feeling of not knowing the unknown, the feeling of not being able to project what you want is all scary in itself. But I'm glad I did it, only because I've just been so overwhelmed over the last year. As many know, my mom recently passed, and that has, just being transparent, has changed me forever. And it's something that I can't change. It's something that I am working through every second of the day. It's something that has torn me apart. And it's something that I've tried to work through, and I have not been successful. And it's okay to be honest with yourself. We try to come across as if we're just so strong and so hardcore, but it's so much beauty in embracing any weaknesses you may have, or any flaws that you may have, or just being human is beautiful all in itself. And I am embracing every single emotion that I'm dealing with the transition of my mother, because that was my best friend. Not a day, a minute, a second goes by where I don't think about her. And within that 3-day fast, I was able to sit with each and every emotion, each and every thought. And it was a very challenging time, and it still is. But within those 3 days, everything around me slowed down. Every thought, I was able to really sit and think about it critically. And that was a great feeling, because I'm tired mentally of running. I'm tired mentally of suppressing feelings that I know I have to embrace. And even though I did a 3-day fast, I made sure not to remove myself from my normal routine, meaning I made sure that I was around and continued to be around food, around my normal environment, because the fast it's a mind thing. If I would have separated myself from my day-to-day activities, from doing things that I love to do, I would have basically psyched myself out. Like, of course, if I would have chose to do the fast and closed myself up in my home for 3 straight days without being around food or being around other people, of course I would have been able to do it with no problem. But I did not want to do it that way. I wanted to make sure that my mind was strong enough to really go that extra step or that extra mile, or just making sure that I was able to have that willpower that was needed to get through it. And I did it, and I'm proud of myself. And it showed me that I'm stronger than I thought I was. And I think that's a big thing. We don't give ourselves enough credit. We sometimes second guess ourselves. We don't give ourselves the opportunity to go the next step or to transition to the next goal or whatever it may be. We don't give ourselves enough credit. We already psych ourselves out. Like, at first I was like, I'm not going to be able to go 3 days, and that was my mind, that was my mentals playing games with me, because it did not want me to sit still and really embrace every single emotion that I've been dealing with lately. But I had to make sure that I did not allow those type of thoughts to overwhelm me, even though they like to have, they really did. But I was able, to get through it. Of course, with the motivation of friends, family, it helped me tremendously. And I'm happy I made the conscious decision to do it. But along with doing that fast, I have to also make sure that emotionally I'm there, mentally I'm there, physically I'm here. Just making sure all of those things are being addressed. Because at the end of the day, in reality, we have to fix our diet. We have to fix our mindset. We have to fix our health. Because all of those components make up our foundation. And our foundation is our temple. And if we don't take care of our temple, how are we going to be good for ourselves? How can we be beneficial for someone else or to someone else? How can you be a nurturing person or be in any type of relationship if your foundation is not there? And that's what I'm working on a daily basis. I'm working on my foundation, because I know that at the end of the day, I have so much more to provide. I know that who I am today is not going to be the woman I am next month. And I'm so happy for that. It brings me so much joy in knowing that because of a very traumatic experience, it is bringing out a person in me that my mother would be greatly proud of. She would be so proud. I know she's with me every step of the day, knowing and seeing and just seeing me break down, because I do it many, many times. Breaking down, crying, just not know how or what to do, not knowing how I'm going to make it through the next day. But as long as I made it through today, and I lay down at night and I thank him, and I just, just pray for what I want and what I need, that's all I can do. And that's all I've been doing. And my faith has been tested. And that's scary too, when your faith is tested. But with my faith being tested, he has shown up for me on so many different occasions within this past year. And he has shown me that it's okay for your faith to be tested. It's okay. Because when everything falls into place, it's going to be that more victorious. When you don't have $1 to your name and you're wondering, oh my goodness, how am I going to pay this? Or if you don't have any food in your fridge, but somehow you ate, or you got some unexpected news, but you worked through it, that's him sending that reminder that he's present. But I just wanted to take the time just to come on and just say thank you. Just say thank you to everyone that tunes in and just sends those encouraging words, because if it does not go unnoticed at all. Like, I need it. I greatly appreciate it. And I want to be an example that no matter how hard it gets, we will get through it. It's not going to be easy, and that's not at all what I want to. I don't want anybody to think that it will get easier, because it will not get easier. And I'm okay with that, because I know that for a person that wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning, crying sometimes, not knowing which way to go, but still find a way to get through, to pull myself together, pray about it, and feel the emotion at that exact moment, I know it's going to get better. And that's what gets me through each day. But the most important thing is for all of us to do and understand is that we have to be present in the moment. Do not shy away from any emotions that you're feeling. Do not suppress any emotions that you're feeling. Tackle them head on. If it takes you 2 days to deal with an emotion, take those 2 days. You're entitled to that. And what I want to make sure that is understood is that in order to be better, you have to do better. If you continue to the same routine, the same negative thinking, then it's always going to be that same routine and those same negative thoughts. And only you can change that. Only you will be able to change that, and you won't change that until you're ready. Don't let me, don't let anyone force you or push you to do anything that you're not ready to do. But when you're ready, you'll know you're ready. And right now, I'm ready for what God has for me. I'm ready for what I manifest every day. And that's a great feeling to know that I'm ready. And within being ready, I had to really sit back and analyze every single component of my life. My thoughts, my emotions, and my behaviors. And I'm working on all of those every day. But by me being proactive and working on them, it's helping me, and it will help me to become the person that I know I am and the woman that I want to be. But I just wanted to come here and say thank you and just let everybody know that I appreciate your thoughtful words. Thank you.